Yo, I swear that circle just always spins and it like terrifies me every time. But we're here. Hi, welcome to Tuesday, 5 p.m. Happy to be here. Actually, surprisingly, not surprisingly, but I've had a day. We'll get to that later. First and foremost, Demeter is the playlist that we're on. It looks like that. I don't know if that works with this, but Demeter is what we're playing. So giving you a few moments. Oh, I did not turn Siri off. Well, that's gonna be fun later. Anyway, so this flow is nothing. It's special, but it's nothing special as in terms of things you don't know. Everything you should know. I'm trying to keep it relatively basic, old school, and just throw a lot of stuff at you because I want to bust things out and get rid of aggression. Because again, I'm talking about that later. I've had a day. We've all had a day. I think at least at some point. So I'm going to talk about that in my cool down rants. But with that being said, we're going to get started. So again, Demeter is where we're starting. I'm already set up, which is like a first for a while. Normally, there's always one or two things that I'm not quite yet ready for, but we're here. So, child's pose at the back of the mat. Big toes touch, knees wide, and sit back to the heels. If you want to start that music first, then get there, or start it with me, whatever you want to do. But I am going to start my music in 3, in 2, and 1. Cool. So as that gets going, again, that child's pose, big toes touch, knees wide, and back of the mat. And sit the hips back to the heels. Reach the arms forward, rest forehead on or towards the mat. And as you start to settle into the breath, wherever you are at in the breath cycle, can you exhale out everything in your lungs? And pause there a moment. And take a deep inhale breath through the nose. Hold at the top, and then when you're ready, a loud, audible exhale. 2 more of those. Deep inhale breath in the nose. And pause the top. And then audible exhale. Last one. Deep inhale breath in the nose. Hold the breath. And then audible exhale everything. Playlist is Demeter, Kelsey. I said that, but it's somewhere. I don't have the link. If I link it in the YouTube, it'll sure shut this off. So sorry. You're on your own there. When you're ready, tabletop, hands and knees. Adjust hands under shoulders, knees under hips right away. Start to cat and cow. If you haven't set an intention for your class, go ahead and do that. But again, yeah, the playlist is Demeter. It's on my Spotify. If you search Demeter, Demeter, or Bobby Wilson, you can find it that way. But if I post it in the YouTube chat box, it like shuts off my live stream. Fun fact. Yeah, then as you're ready, we'll just tuck the toes, lift the hips to sky, downward facing dog. We'll walk the dog, shake the legs, anything that you want to do. Maybe even walk the arms a little bit. We'll use them later. That sounds like we're going to do like a lot more on the arms. In fact, it's exactly the same class. But we will technically be speaking, use them later, as we'll use everything. Ragdoll. And keep the feet where they are. Just start to walk the hands back to the feet. Bend the knees, grab opposite elbows, allow the upper body to hang. Now you sway side to side, forward, back. You might get the head and neck involved as well. See how that's feeling. I know these days my neck has been a little bit not a fan of my life, just because I sit on TV here and watch TV now, like all the time, because what else do you do? Release the hands down. Deep bend the knees, roll up the spine, piece by piece, head, neck, last thing that comes up. Once you arrive, there's some shoulder shrugs backwards, and followed by some forwards. And then you'll take the arms up to sky, inhale breath, and forward fold, bend the knees, take it all the way down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. And then high plank, plant the hands, walk them all the way forward. Once you arrive, lower to the belly as slow or as quick as you'd like to go. And flatten those, press them down. On the inhale breath, a cobra of your height as high or as low as you need to make it. And then exhale, slowly release it down. Good. 2 more of these. Inhale, breath, lift the chest. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the butt as you do. And chin to mat, release. Good. Last one. Inhale, breath, lift the chest to your highest height. We'll hold for this one. Do not hold your breath, still breathe. But can you make the thighs a little stronger, the butt a little stronger? When you're ready, child's pose. Big toes touch, knees widen. And sit all the way back to the heels. Your next inhale, breath, tabletop. Your own exhale to down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips to sky. And shake it out, walk it out. And as I mentioned earlier, I am going to be moving a little bit quicker today. I think I mentioned that. If I didn't, I mention it now, but always feel free to go at your own pace and modify things as needed. From the down dog on the inhale, breath rise high to the toes, look forward. And then exhale, bend the knees, step or walk forward, forward fold. And feet meet together or that hip width distance stance. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten your spine. Exhale, fold, bring it down. Inhale, rise, flat back, arms reach all the way overhead. And then forward fold, exhale takes you back down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. And vinyasa, plant the hands, step or hop. High to low plank, your exhale breath. Your own inhale will take you to upward facing dog. Your own exhale to downward facing dog. And of course, always option to skip or modify to your own version. Any way that you need to find the down dog is the correct route. One more of those. On the inhale, breath rise high to the toes, look forward. And then exhale, bend the knees, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through spine. Exhale, fold, release. Good. Inhale, rise, flat back, arms all the way overhead. And forward fold, exhale, back to the floor. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. And plant hands, vinyasa, your choice, your route. And I'm turning my music up, just like an FYI, if you want to do that as well. It's that kind of day. Inhale the right leg up. Lizard lunge, exhale, step outside the right hand. From there, stay steady, move around, anything that feels good, nothing that doesn't feel good, which is hard to know sometimes what doesn't feel good, but everything should be okay. Nothing should feel like a really outrageous pull or pull. I don't have any other adjectives. Stay here, add the twist, lift your right arm up to the sky. Gaze can follow, it doesn't have to, which means you don't have to look to the sky. We're told that all the time, that we do not have to look there, especially if your neck says no. And drop inside the leg. And chest forward, inhale, breath. And then hips back, straighten that right leg, exhale. And feel the right hip move back as you do. An active squat, and left foot steps forward. And bend the knees, thighs about parallel or so. Arms go forward. When you're ready, hands, heart, we stand, exhale. Good, arms high, inhale, breath. Bend knees, hands go forward. And plant hands, it's left foot, right foot back, high plank. And stay there or full push-up as low as you can go. And then we'll drop the knees. And shift back the forearms. Slide to your upward facing dog, inhale, breath. When you're ready, down dog, tuck the toes and lift the hips. Inhale, left leg up. Lizard lunge, exhale, step outside that hand. Once more, we stay steady, move around. Also pay attention, is this leg different? Does it feel different? I know for me, this is the leg that still hurts because I pulled a muscle in like July, June, one of the two, and it still bothers me. Great time, really. Stay or add the twist, left arm to the sky. Gaze can follow, it doesn't have to, which means I just take care of myself more on this side because it hasn't healed. It's mostly healed, but it likes to scream. Especially boat pose. I don't know why. And drop inside the leg. And chest forward, inhale, breath. And then hips back, straighten that leg, exhale. An active squat. Right foot steps forward. Bend the knees, lift the chest, arms go forward. Hands, heart to stand, exhale. Arms high, inhale, breath. Bend knees, hands forward. And plant hands. It's a right foot, left foot back, high plank. And stay or the full push-up as low as you can. And then it's knees into forearms, into the upward facing dog, your inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. And this one's gonna be quick, so right away, finding a way to active squat on the inhale breath, high in the toes, look forward. And then bend the knees, hop the feet outside hands. You'll bend, lift right away. Hands, heart to stand. And take arms up, inhale, breath. And bend knees, hands go forward. And plant hands, step or hop, vinyasa, your choice, your route. And find the breath. Round one. And from the down dog. On the inhale breath, take your right leg up to the sky, inhale. And then crescent lunge, exhale, knee to nose, step between the hands. And back toes are gonna stay tucked. We lift the arms to the sky. Good, so I'm starting to bend my left knee a little bit, trying to get a stretch in the front of the left hip. I think more of my left leg here than anything. So I try to get, again, almost like a low lunge stretch would be in that left leg. Keep the legs. On the inhale breath, just reach higher to the sky. Exhale, airplane wings, bow the body halfway forward. Good, crescent lunge, arms go high, inhale breath. And 2 more of these, exhale, airplane, we bow. Good, crescent lunge, inhale. Last one, exhale, listen for the change, it's stork pose. Big jump, lift the left thigh up. From there, funky chair, can you flex the left ankle over the knee and bend the bottom knee, sit low. So this whole time, my left ankle stays flexed to protect the left knee, and my right hip tries to move back with the left. Now we're gonna stay here for a moment, I'm gonna talk. We're gonna switch step into a step back. It doesn't have to be a perfect step back because we're gonna take it somewhere else entirely, if that makes sense. Probably not, but it's fine. So from here, just straighten the bottom leg and cross your left ankle over the right. From there, the weight pays in the left foot. It's a big step back right foot. Arms can do whatever they want. I like to take mine forward. From here, it's falling star. I'm gonna plant the left hand to the left and then slide my left leg out to the right. Once I've got it, my right arm just goes overhead, find length for 5. We hold here for 4, and for 3, and 2, 3 leg down dog. Drop the hand, lift your left leg up to the sky, and then bend the knee, open up the hip, and stack the hips. Inhale, left leg straightens. Left knee to left elbow, shift forward, try to touch it, pause. And can you take it down to the left wrist, and to the right wrist, right elbow, right wrist, left elbow, 3 leg down dog, inhale. Lizard lunge, step outside the hand, and then deep squat, right foot steps forward as well. You sit nice and low between the legs this time. So hands come heart center, I press the thighs open, and the heart goes forward. Good, forward fold, hands down, hips high, walk the feet all the way together, heels toes touch if they can. And then right away, it's chair pose, just bend the knees, sit the hips. Weight moves the heels as far as it can go. Gaze can go to the sky, but not necessarily it doesn't have to. Meet the palms. Hands come heart center, prayer twist to the left, right elbow to left thigh. And so check the knees, they want to change. Both knees stay in one line. Yeah, listen close. It's chair pose. On the inhale breath, just lift the arms up to the sky. And then perch pose, you might lift the heels if you'd like to, airplane wings on the toes. And then drop the heels, inhale, rise all the way to stand, full body stretch. And forward fold takes you back down to the floor. Good, inhale, halfway lift, find length through the spine. And plant the hands, step or hop, vinyasa, your choice. And we'll find that same thing, second side. From the down dog, inhale, left leg goes up. And then crescent lunge, exhale, knee to nose, step it through. And back to the stay tuck, you lift the arms up to the sky. And again, I start with that right knee bent, just to try to get that right hip flexor to the floor. So my knee is going down, tailbone's going down, and eventually my words will form in my mouth, but apparently not yet. Wherever your inhale breath, retire. And then exhale, airplane wings, just bow at halfway forward. Good, crescent lunge, arms go high, inhale breath. And 2 more, exhale, bow. Good, inhale, bring it up. Last one, exhale, bow, gaze forward. And then stork pose, big jump, we lift the right thigh. Once it's there, funky chair, flex the ankle over the knee, and bend the knee, sit low. So again, I move my left hip back, right hip back as well, really both hips, but an extra emphasis on the left. Good. From here, we try to find that big step. So you straighten the bottom leg, cross your right ankle over the left, and then from there, it's just a big step back, left foot, almost like a runner's lunge. But again, I like to take my hands forward. They can go wherever or to the floor. From there, your right hand plants on the right side of the mat. It's falling star, slide the left leg out, and then reach that left arm overhead, go for 5. Good, we hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, 3 leg down dog, lift your right leg up to sky behind you. And then bend the knee, open the hip, hold it there. Good, inhale, right leg straightens. Right knee, right elbow, touch it, hold it, keep with me. And take it down to the right wrist, and to the left wrist, left elbow, left wrist, and to the right, elbow, 3 leg down dog up, and then lizard lunge, step outside, into deep squat, step outside as well. So sit nice and low, adjust the stance as needed. Stance is long enough, the heels are, long enough, wide enough that the heels can stay on the floor, but short enough so the heels stay down as well. And forward fold, hands down, hips high, walk the feet together, hip width or together. And then chair pose, bend the knees, swing the arms up. And again, weights in the heels, keep it there. Meet the palms, hands heart, prayer twist, right side, left elbow to the right thigh. Eventually thumbs come to the center of the chest, which means you twist a little bit more to get there. But if you're not there, don't worry about it. Good, strong legs, it's chair pose, arms go up. Heels might lift, it's perch pose, airplane wings maybe on the toes. And then drop the heels, inhale, rise, full body stretch up. Forward fold, take it to the floor. Good, inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. And the hand step hop, your choice, your route. Simple stuff, really. Round 2, the same thing, a little different. Inhale the right leg up to the sky. And crescent lunge, exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Back toes tucked, hello, tucked. Lift the arms, crescent lunge, you know how to get there. That my voice will work today, who knows. Good, a little bit different this time. On the inhale breath, just reach high. And then exhale, airplane wings to warrior 3, charge through both legs to lift the back. And both legs are straight and strong for this one. We're here for 5. Good, can you take the left thigh, roll it up to the sky, hold it 4. For 3. And 2, stork pose, left knee comes up a moment. And then funky chair, flex the ankle over the knee, bend the knee, sit low. And maybe take it deeper, elbows to the shin, or maybe hands to that bottom foot. But the lower the hands or the chest goes, the lower I want you to sit the hips as well. Pretend I went lower. I don't want to go lower. So if you don't want to go lower, then don't. But like leg day was earlier, and I don't want to do that. Good. From here, we stand, cross your left ankle over the right. And that's a big step back right foot to a runner's lunge kind of shape. We plant the left hand to the side, falling star. It might hover if you've got it. Hold it for 5. Good, we keep this 4. And 3. And 2, 3 leg down dog to wild thing. You just might plant the right hand and flip it over, or go to the 3 leg down dog, hold it, or just find that and then wild thing. Your choice, we're here for 5. Lift your belly button higher, 4. And for 3. And 2, drop the left hand. It's left knee, left elbow, touch it. Pause, stay. And 3 leg down dog, take it up, inhale, breath. And then left your right elbow, cross the body, touch it, pause. And 3 leg down dog up. Lizard lunge to deep squat. Right foot steps forward. So both feet at the top of the mat. Hands come heart center. Option 1, you stay here. Option 2 is crow pose. We plant the hands, knees to triceps, hold the crow pose. We will all find the feet together in a forward fold in 5. And feet together in a forward fold, 4. And feet together for 3. And 2, drop the feet, just kidding, go chair pose. So bend the knees, lift right away into it. So if you're in that deep squat, then you forward fold it. Once you've got chair, meet the palms. Hands come heart center, prayer twist to the left, right elbow, left thigh. Now stay here. Or the challenge, look to toes, start to hover that right foot and try to kick the buttocks and squeeze that right hamstring. You're here for 5. Good, but don't lose the twist, hold it for 4. And for 3, and 2, right foot steps back, keep the twist. You might need to adjust, and then once you're there, lift the heart more, see if you can lift the chest away from the floor. And again, we're working for those thumbs to center of the chest. Now squeeze your belly. Go slow, it's warrior 2. Back heel's gonna spin down, front leg does not change. You just open out the arms, open hips. Reverse triangle, straighten front leg, high five the back wall. If you want a shorter stance for triangle, now is your time. Triangle pose. Inhale, reach forward, hips go back, and TikTok the arms 6 and 12. So again, a shorter stance is totally cool here. Whatever choice you're in, can you try to point the tailbone to the right heel? Now this next part is gonna get a little weird. You know how to do it, but it's not weird, it's weird. Look to your left hand. Reverse triangle, take that left hand back up to the sky, inhale breath. And then it's a twisted lunge. We'll windmill that right hand to the floor. Your left arm goes up to the sky. Now we're taking this into revolved half moon. So your right hand's gonna move forward, charge through the left leg to lift it, and lift your right leg. Now you might hover that right hand if you'd like to or not. You hold here for 5. Good, keep it for 4. And for 3. And 2, stork pose, your right knee comes up. And then we add the twist iron cross. Your left hand is gonna grab the right thigh, or if you wanna grab the foot and extend the leg, you totally can. Maybe look to right hand, we're here for 5. Hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, bring the right hand forward to meet the left. And then warrior 3, the arms might stay there as you just move that leg back. Hold it for 5. Hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, flying lunge, bend the knee, land the back toes, airplane wings. And then it's a big jump, back leg, stork pose. Your left leg is gonna lift. And if you didn't, I didn't either, so don't worry. And stay there or straighten that left leg, hold it for 5. And try not to lean back 4. And for 3. And 2, standing splits. Can you go slow and bring the hands to the floor? Once there, you press into the floor, heart to the thigh as close as it can for 5. Whew. This feels sort of great. 4. Not great at all. 3. 2, try to keep it lifted, walk it forward to a high plank position. So 3-leg plank, if you've got it, we stay here. If you need to drop that left foot, cool. You want the challenge, we tent the right fingertips. And deeper challenge still, maybe that right hand goes forward, 2-legged plank. We're here for 5. Wherever you are for 4. And 3. And 2, drop hand, 3-leg down dog, inhale. Into runner's lunge, exhale, step it through. And then forward fold, step all the way forward. Once you arrive, inhale, halfway lift, find length. Good, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, flat back, arms overhead. And then forward fold, exhale, take it to the floor. Good, inhale, halfway lift, find length. And crow pose or vinyasa if you'd like to take it again. Plant the hands, knees to triceps. If you are taking it, I encourage to work on the jump back for this one, as in you'd hold for 5 seconds. It's a deep inhale, breath through the nose. Exhale, you shoot everything out and kick the legs back to land in the low plank. We're in down dog in 5. In 4. In 3. 2. Inhale, left leg up. And crescent lunge, exhale, knee to nose, step it through. And back toes tuck, you'll rise the arms overhead when ready. One time, inhale, breath, reach high. And then warrior 3, shoot forward. Lift the back leg, arms wherever, maybe back, maybe forward. You're here for 5. Good, hold it 4. Can you press the big toe side of the foot into the floor for 3? And 2, stork pose, right knee comes up. And then funky chair, ankle over knee. Bend the knee to sit low. And again, keep that ankle flexed. Add challenge, maybe elbows to the shin, maybe hand to floor. Or ankle. If you want to go floor, you can, but that's less fun. Good, we go for that cross step. So you'll straighten the bottom leg, cross right leg over. Left foot takes a big step back to the back of the mat. Now plant the right hand towards the right. Falling star, your right leg kicks out. It might hover. Hold it 5. And 4. And for 3. And 2, 3-leg down dog to wild thing. You might also skip that 3-leg down dog. You
You might also stay in the 3-leg down dog for 5. Hold it for 3. And 2, drop the right hand, right knee to right elbow, shift forward, touch it, pause. Into 3-leg down dog up. Good, left elbow, same thing. 3-leg down dog. Lizard lunge to deep squat. So right foot steps forward, left foot forward as well. Adjust the legs as low as you can. Stay here or crow pose. So again, plant the hands. Once the feet lift, you try to kick the butt. We will all land feet together in a chair pose in 5. And chair pose in 4. In 3. And 2, land the feet, chair pose, lift the arms. And you can be hip width distance, that's okay. Just make sure your knees stay parallel the whole time, so one doesn't shoot forward. Good, from here, meet the palms. Per twist right side, left elbow to that right thigh. I'm trying to get to the pinky toe side edge of the knee, so the far side of the knee, I guess. And stay here, or the challenge, look to your toes, hover that left foot, kick the butt with the left ankle, hold it 5. But work the twist, hold it 4. And for 3. And 2, left foot steps back and keep the twist. And again, once you're there, I always have to lift my chest a little bit longer, find more length through the spine, and then squeeze your back left thigh a little stronger. Front leg does not change. Go slow, it's warrior 2, back heel spins. That front knee wants to go with as well. Don't let it, open it to the right. Reverse triangle, straighten leg, high five the wall. And triangle pose. Inhale, reach forward, hips go back. And tick-tock the arms, 6 and 12. And again, you might shorten the stance here as well, or you might not. You also don't have to take the hand to the bottom ankle or the floor. That's air quotes what is taught. But if you have back problems or just really tight hips, not the case. Good, look to the right hand, reverse the triangle to get back up to the sky, inhale breath. And then twisted lunge, we'll drop this left hand to the floor, right arm goes up. Just for a moment, pit stop. And then revolved half moon, left hand move forward as you straighten out that right leg. And again, we can keep the hand or fingertips tented or hover that hand if you'd like it, 5. Good, but can you flex the left heel, lift it for 4. And for 3. And 2, stork pose, left hand comes up. And then we add the twist. Your right hand comes to left knee, outside the edge of the knee, or the pinky toe side of the foot. This is iron cross. Maybe gaze to that left hand, 5. Can you move the left hip down? Hold it 4. And for 3. And 2, take your left arm forward to meet the right. Maybe they stay there as you find the warrior 3, just the left leg moves back and the biceps go around the head, 5. Hold it for 4. And for 3. 2, flying lunge, you'll land the back toes, airplane wings. And then a big jump, stork pose, your back leg, your front leg lifts, so to the back, right leg lifts. Once you're there, stay straighten that leg, hold it 5. Good, keep it 4. And for 3. And 2, stunning splits, go slow. Can you slow? Really bring the hands to the floor. And that right leg goes up. Once the hands land, you actively press the floor away, get closer to the bottom leg for 5. For 4. And 3. And 2, walk it forward, high plank. Try to keep that right foot lifted. Stay there or tent the left fingertips for the challenge. Maybe the left hand goes forward, deeper challenge, 5. 4. And 3. And 2, drop the hand, 3-leg down dog, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale, step it through. And then forward fold, exhale, step forward. Inhale, whatever. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. And then exhale, fold, take it down. Good, inhale, rise, flat back arms all the way overhead. Forward fold, take it down. Good, inhale, halfway lift, find length through spine. And plant hands, crow pose or vinyasa, you get to choose. And again, if you're going for that crow pose, work the jump back. You have the opportunity for the jump back again in this 3rd round. When you're ready, vinyasa, grab some water if you need to. Really quick, because I do want to keep moving. So when we go through this 3rd round, we're going to do all the same. When we get to the deep squat, you stay there, then find the chair pose. You can go to crow pose, hold a long crow, find the chair pose, or crow pose, jump back, really quick, jump forward, chair pose. You have that option. Yeah, and then also hurdler, side crow, flying pigeon are all in there as well. Fun stuff. We're back in 5. 4. And for 3. And 2. And down dog. Last round, round 3. Inhale, right leg up. And crescent lunge, excellently to nose, step it through. And back toes tuck, your rise, arms overhead whenever ready. And keep the legs, inhale to reach. Warrior 3, exhale, airplane wing if you'd like, or biceps frame. Maybe this time you interlace the grip behind the back, take the right thumb on top, and then straighten the arms, try to lift them away from the body. Hold it for 5. Good, hold it 4. And for 3. And 2, can you keep the grip as you find a stork pose? Then funky chair, ankle over knee. Once you find that, you can lose the grip, hands, heart, center. Stay there, toe stand, flying pigeon if you'd like to take it. Any option of a flying pigeon or funky chair variation. 5. And for 4. And for 3. And 2. It's a long one. Come to your funky chair. And then when you're ready, your left leg crosses over the right. Right foot takes a big step back of the mat. We plant the left hand outside, falling star, left leg kicks, it might hover. You might even grab the right leg or grab it with the right hand and take it forward if you've got it. 5. Whatever choice for 4. And for 3. And 2 to wild thing. You might skip the 3-legged down dog. You might stay in the 3-legged down dog. Anything that you need to do. 5. Good, hold it 4. For 3. And 2, everyone it's 3-leg down dog. You'll drop the hand, lift the left leg, inhale, breath. Left knee, left elbow, hold or arm balance. If you've got it, take it. 5. 4. 3. 2, 3-leg down dog, left leg up. And then left knee, right elbow, hold it, or falling star. Really try to hold it if you are holding at 5. Or falling star side crow, I'm at 4. And 3. And 2, 3-leg down dog, left leg up. Good, lizard lunge, step outside the hand. And then right foot steps outside. Deep squat. Ooh. Okay, cool. So again, your options are A, to stay in deep squat, find the breath. 2 is crow pose, hold a long crow. 3, crow pose, jump back, chair pose. If you're going with that option, you're with me. Your option, go. If we're going crow pose, jump back. We plant the hands, knees to triceps. Find your crow pose for 5, 4, 3, 2. Low plank hop back into the upward facing dog. Inhale, breath. Down dog, exhale. Right away, you'll bend the knees and then hop forward. Chair pose. Everyone to chair. So that hop doesn't need to be perfect. It's just for fun. From the chair, meet the palms. And prayer twist left side, right elbow to the left thigh. Stay here, or the challenge, hover the right foot. And deeper challenge, right leg goes back and up to the sky. Straighten the leg if you do. But again, work this twist. We're here for 5. Hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, step it back, keep the twist. From there, take it deeper. You might open the arms or a bind around that leg. We haven't really warmed up the shoulders for a bind, but if you've got it, it's there. And again, if you are going for the binds, work with the shoulder rotations if you took that class on my Patreon. Slow. It's warrior 2. Front leg stays the same. Back heel spins, arms open. And then reverse the triangle, straighten the leg, high 5. This is where it's going to get fun. Pray for something. Standing half moon. Bend the knee. Reach in front of the foot. Use hand or not. Start to lift that right leg. But flex the right foot. Point the toes towards your right wall. We're here for 5. Hold it for 4. 3. 2. We are switching the arms, revolved half moon. Your right hand's going to go down. Left arm goes up. Your toes will now, of the right foot will now point to the floor. We're here for 5. Try to square the hips to the floor for 4. And keep it for 3. 2, iron cross. You bring it up, add the twist to the right. Your left hand grabs the knee or the foot, straight leg or not. And maybe look to that right hand. 5. Oh, I know that left leg is burning. Mine is 4. For 3. And 2, can you take right hand forward to meet the left? Maybe clasp the hands together, then warrior 3, take it back, biceps frame the head, fight for this left leg. 5. Release is coming, I promise. 4. And 3. And 2, flying lunge, land the toes, airplane wings, listen close. It's low lunge, drop the knee, lift the arms high, take it straight into a back bend or skip it. 5. And for 4, 3, and 2, half split, slowly hands down. You'll shift it back and straighten out the front leg. And the heart goes forward to the toes. The left hip moves back. Now you remember that step we did to the back of the mat, right? How this is gonna work, don't move yet. How this is gonna work. We'll find a 3-legged down dog. We'll take a knee to nose as close as you can get. If you can touch the forehead, even better. 3-leg down dog, inhale. Exhale, step it through, and then charge through that leg to find that stork pose at the back. Simple stuff, you got this. From here, runner's lunge, let's shift forward, tuck the back toes, lift the knee. It's 3-leg down dog, your front left leg up high, inhale, breath. Then exhale, knee to nose, knee to forehead as close as you can. Hold it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3-leg down dog, inhale, breath. Runner's lunge to step it through, and then press your hands on that foot, stork pose. Once there, stay straighten that left leg, hold it, 5. And for 4, and for 3, and for 2, standing splits. Can you go slower than me? I'll be there in 5, 4. If you stop moving, that's cheating. 3. And 2, hands on the floor, standing splits. Hold it just a moment. And then walk it forward, high plank. And try to keep that left foot lifted. Stay here. Add the challenge, your right fingertips will tent. And deeper challenge, right hand goes forward. Deeper challenge still, you keep that all hovering and try to bring your left knee to the left elbow. Think a cat pose in that left arm. 5. And for 4. And for 3, 2, can you keep the leg shape? Drop the right hand. Right heel spins down. You add a side plank. Left arm goes up. And maybe that knee goes with you. Maybe you modify. Maybe you find any other side plank you need. I know you know where we're going with this. 5. And if you don't, like, I'm sorry, but you will. 4. And for 3. And 2, left forearm drops to the floor. It's forearm side plank the other direction. If you didn't know now, you might know. I do this almost every class. At least I used to. 5. And for 4. And for 3. And 2, both forearms down. Hold it. I know this is long, but you know, I do this like every class, so you can hold it a little bit longer today. Again, we're working out our frustrations. And the good news about this plank is I haven't even started counting yet. One day I will. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, walk it in, dolphin or down dog. Your break is in 10. You will not give up. 9, 8, you're better than that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop the knees. Have a seat. Grab water if you need to. Anything that you want to do. That was quick though. It was a whole long side plank and a quick forearm or quick dolphin, but which means our second one will be long. So with that being said, let's just do it. That seems like a good idea. We're back in 5. Everything's fine. We're here for 4. Down dog in 3. In 2. Last time, the final time. Inhale your left leg up to sky. And then crescent lunge, exhale knee to nose, step it through. Back toes tuck, you rise, arms overhead when ready. Can you make this round stronger? It is last round. Everything in your tank. Warrior 3, go. Arms go back, arms go forward, or you find that interlace grip, left thumb on top, and take that grip up to the sky. Hold it, 5. Can you broaden the collarbones if you did 4? And 3, And 2, can you keep the arms for stork pose? And then once you find the funky chair, then you might lose that grip. Hands come hard. You might also keep the grip if you want. Or toe stand, flying pigeon, funky chair. Your options for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, funky chair. Cross it over. Your left foot's going to take a big step to the back. We drop the right hand to the right, and then falling star, left leg kicks out. It might hover. Your left hand might grab it. Take it forward if you've got it. 5, 4, 3, and 2, wild thing, or 3-legged down dog. You get to choose. Those hips go high for 5. If you're going 3-leg down dog, can you just lift the leg higher? 4, 3, 2, 3-leg down dog. Drop the hand, lift the right leg, inhale. And then it's right knee, right elbow, hold, or hurdler, or any arm balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3-leg down dog. Take it up. Right knee, left elbow, hold it to the left, or take that side crow. Try to hold it if you're holding it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3-leg down dog. Inhale. Lizard lunge and deep squat. Left foot steps. You sit. You find the breath here. It's okay to stay here. But if you want to go that long crow pose, now is your time. If you want to go to the crow pose, jump back here with me. We plant the hands. It's quick. You go knees to triceps. You find the crow pose, but you jump it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, hop, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Your exhale will take you down dog, straight to knees, bend, hop forward, chair pose. Everyone, wherever you are. Chair pose. From the chair, meet the palms, twist to right. Just the right. And stay here. With a challenge, look to toes, hover that left foot. Deeper challenge, you send that left leg back and up to the sky, but again, you straighten that leg. 5, 4, 3, and 2, step it back, keep the twist. Maybe open arms, maybe that bind. Slow motion. It's warrior 2, front leg stays the same. You just open it out. I know that leg is burning, that's the goal. Reverse the triangle, straighten it. Pray to something. Standing half moon. Shift forward. Use hand or not. Lift that left leg. Again, fight for the stacked hips, stacked shoulders. 5, 4, and 3, 2, revolve. We switch arms. The left hand falls, right arm goes up. You square the hips. All left toes point to the floor. 5. Good. Fight in that burn. 4. You've got this. You can do this. 3, and 2, iron cross. You bring it up, stork pose, and twist to the left. You grab that knee or the foot. Your choice. 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Left hand goes forward. Maybe you interlace the grip. And then warrior 3. Maybe biceps from the head. Fight for it. I know that left leg is burning. I'm there too. We're in this together. 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Flying lunge. Land the toes. Airplane wings. And then low lunge. Drop the back knee. Take it straight into back bend or skip it. 5, 4, for 3, and 2. Half splits. Hands down. Shift it back. This is your break. Final push. You know what's coming. You've got this. I've got this. You've got this. We've all got this. When you're ready, let's take it home. So again, it's runner's lunge to 3-leg down dog. Your right leg goes up to behind you, and then shift forward. Need a nose, need a forehead to hold it. 5, get it close. 4, 3, 2, 3-leg down dog. Inhale, breath. Runner's lunge, step it through, and then big jump, stork pose at the back of the mat. Right leg high. Stay or straighten that leg, hold it. 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Standing splits. Can you go slower than me? For 5. I'm getting there in 5, as in transitions. For 4. I also like to bend my right knee because there's a wall behind me. 3, 2, hands to floor, standing splits. We take it home, walk it forward, hop plank. Option 1, your right foot drops. Option 2, right foot hovers. Option 3 is left fingertips 10. 4, left hand goes forward. 5 is right knee, right elbow. Keep everything that you've got. 5. For 4. And for 3. 2, drop left hand to side plank. Your right foot can step back. Hover, keep the shape. Your finishing series. 5. 4. And 3. 2, right forearm drop, switch it over, face the other side, or do another side plank if you need to. 5. 4. For 3. And 2. And drop it down, forearm plank. This is where the kids become men, is what I wanted to say. I don't know if that's an analogy or it's analogy, the right word, metaphor, word, phrase, saying, onomatopoeia. It's definitely not onomatopoeia. That's snap, crackle, pop. 10. 9. For 8. This is where you give everything, is what I meant. 7. I know you're tired. For 6, but I assure you, 5, that you can hold this. Anyone can hold a 10-second plank. 4, even though this is in 10 seconds, the general consensus is the same. 3. For 2. Walk it in, last 10. Down dog, dolphin, headstand, forearm balance. 10. For 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. You got it. Don't give up. 4. For 3. For 2. You done. Drop it. Well done. Whew. Simple stuff, really. It's like my favorite expression to say in a class. It almost is never simple stuff whenever I say that. But cool. So you made it. Of course, we do need to skip some songs. So you're in like this. We're going to skip that and the next one, and I believe the next one. Or is it just the next one? It's just one. So we're going to Tired, which is very fitting. So Tired, 3, 2, 1, go. Or choose to listen to that music, but it's a bit up for this. Half Pigeon is where we're going next. Find it, half pigeon, either side. We'll do back to back. And while you are here, I do want to talk a little bit about life. But no, really, so I do want to talk about anger because I have discovered that recently I've been very, very angry. I wonder what political climate. But it's just, yeah, like really angry about a lot of different things, which is new for me because like I don't really get angry. Angry is not really in my arsenal. Like, of course, I've gotten angry before, but I wouldn't say I get angry often until like recently. And I think it's hard because like this morning I was very angry, and I will tell you why. First off, we woke up and went to Barry's, which is super cool, but we go at 6:15 in the morning, which already hard to do at 6:15 in the morning. But we get there, and if you've never been to Barry's, it's treadmills for like 20 minutes now, and then floor for 20 minutes. And it's like not like running on a treadmill; it's sprinting on a treadmill. So we get there, and I'm watching the time, so don't worry about switching. We'll go a variation if you want one. But so we get there, and the sound wasn't working. And like coming from me, like I teach, I know there are issues with sound. I know there's ways to go around them, but my God. Going to Barry's at 6 a.m. is already hard. But B, ask me to sprint on a, excuse me for my language, ask me to sprint on a fucking treadmill at 6:30 in the morning with no music is awful. It was the worst thing ever. And like, it wasn't his fault. I get that. But I was also very mad at him because like I know I've been in that situation and I know how to fix the music and he didn't. And it was a very simple fix. Like, honestly, they fixed it halfway through the class, but I still had to sprint without it, switch sides. So that was very angry. And then like, as I went through the day, it just kind of got worse. And anger, moods, whatever, there's that saying that, you know, it's all about how you look at things and how like your perspective changes your mood. And this morning I was like, yeah, that's fucking easy for you to say. But if I'm in a shitty mood, like I'm in a shitty mood, like I cannot just magically make this away by willing it away. No, it's my perspective, the way I look at it. Bullshit is what I'm saying. But I did read on Instagram, like not too long ago, this post. You should be on the left side if you didn't switch. I read this post that was like, trying to change your viewpoint on things. Like anytime you fuck something up, instead of being like, oh my God, I fucked up, you flip it to be like, oh my God, I'm the greatest person ever. Like if you failed a test, you're like, oh my God, instead of I failed this test, I'm so stupid. You're just like, I am so smart that I was too good for this test. Like I am just an intellect above it. And I'm better than this, which is slightly delusional to go on that pathway. But what I discovered today is that you can do a similar thing with kind of your key point talking things. Like lately, one of my key points, find the variation if you need one. One of my favorite things has been to say is like, oh my God, that's a mood, or like, oh, what a mood, or like, I love your energy, or like that whole kind of stereotypical stuff. Like I like to play into it because I think it's funny. And like today, my thing was like, I was so mad, and like find a seated position, start to windshield wiper. My big takeaway is that every time something mad or angry happened, instead of being mad and frustrated at it, I started to say, what did I say? That it felt the aesthetic of today or something along the lines. I forget what I actually said because I'm in yoga brain, but it was like, oh, that's very today's mood, or like something along those lines. And it's so stupid, but honestly, it put me from being in the worst mood to just uh, being in a great mood. It's like, oh, that's very on par with today, or that's very on brand. That's it. It's very on brand. So like my computer stopped working. I was like, very on brand for today. And like it's stupid because it's stupid. Right leg out, half seated forward fold. But because saying something, square the shoulders, fold the right leg, half hamstring stretch. Because for me, saying, oh, that's on brand is kind of funny. It did turn my shitty day mood into just kind of funny and levity. So I ranted and I kind of fucked that up, like whole explanation much more than I wanted to. My biggest takeaway is like, if you're having a bad day and something happens, just be like, that fits today. That's just on aesthetic, really. It's my takeaway. And honestly, again, it put me in a great mood. So, and yeah, I'm just going to stop talking there. Inhale, rise, arms to sky, switch legs, left leg out, right foot in, square the shoulders, fold forward. And if you do have other like advice for like someone who's dealing with newfound anger, like let a guy know. Because I know it's all stuff I can't change, but it's just so angry about everything. Go vote if you're not already registered. I registered to vote. I've already voted. I sent the mail-in ballot in already. What? That's insane. There's 30 days election. I've already voted for it. So that's where I'm at right now. Inhale, right, take hands to the sky. And then we're going to go Gobukasana. So this right leg is going to, I'll turn towards you. So we're here. My right leg is going to come under. My left leg is going to go over. If this is too much, it doesn't work out. We straighten out the bottom leg and cross one leg over. So you want to get the outer hip stretch is what we're going for. Both knees as close to one line as you can. So again, the bottom right leg, or you could be here. Same stretches or same things apply. Actually, we're going to take this to a twist. So don't go low. We've been there. We don't need to do that. Stay up. Left hand comes behind you. Right forearm outside the thigh. Twist to the left. Go along to the spine. So it's not the deepest twist you're shooting for. If the legs are set up correctly, you might, keyword might, have this kind of line of stretch that's near your piriformis or kind of like your back left butt cheek. That's where I get it. And that's why I like twisting in the Gobukasana, because the Gobukasana stretches that part already, but adding the twist kind of moves it from below the hip to the low back. At least it does for me, which is again why I like this. But as a yoga teacher, I know I'm not supposed to tell you where you should feel things because everybody's different. And what I feel in my left side back could not be a feeling that anyone else has, or it could be a feeling anyone has. So just be aware of that. Like if you're in a yoga class and they do tell you that you should feel something a certain way, or just take it with a grain of salt, just because it oftentimes is spoken from their personal knowledge or what they feel it, but that doesn't mean that you feel it there. Like if you have a knee replacement, there's a chance that you could be pulling a lot of different things in a lot of different places, in different poses. That was very vague, but I hope you got it. And we're going to switch. So anything you want to do to switch the legs, you can uncross, recross. If your legs are still crossed like me, I'm going to plant my hands to the right and then do a 360 to recross the legs. Anything that you need to get that right leg over the left, or just whatever leg you didn't do. And again, your bottom leg might be straight. If you need to go that way, you can go down if you want, but again, I'm choosing to add the twist here. So right hand behind us, left forearm outside the thigh, you twist to the left. And you can thank Jane Shin for this twist if you've ever taken her class. I miss her. I think she moved to Portland, but I thought she came back, so I'm not really sure where she's at these days. So two options for this next part. I do want to do a wide straddle fold. If wide straddle folds aren't your favorite, you can do the same thing on the back, because we're going to go to the back next anyway. But I do want to do it sitting up, but we are cooling down. So if you want to lay down and do this on the back, totally cool. But if you're sitting up, you lean back, uncross the legs, widen them out as long as you can. If you're going to the back, you lay down and find a happy baby first to start. And if you're sitting, just go right into it. So the hands can stay here. We can rock it forward, down, anything you want. If you're on the back, you go to the happy baby, play a little bit in a happy baby. In the happy baby. And then maybe straighten one leg, maybe straighten the other, maybe straighten both legs, but do a little bit of work since we are going to be here for a little bit of time. So don't just go straight to the straight legs right away, unless you're like dying to do it. Just giving you guys all the options today. This also looks really weird in the camera because my shorts are super short and I don't know if you can see my crotch. You can't. I'm covering it, but it does look like I'm slightly naked. I promise I'm not. As I mentioned, we are going into our backs after this. So if you're not already there, you're welcome to stay here a few more breaths. But if you're ready, or whenever you're ready to move on, you'll come up, knees, bend the knees, spin forward, line to your back, and we'll join you in that happy baby. So if you're in the happy baby, your straddle legs, you can go there to the happy baby, or you can go to the straddle, still, all the things. And then if you are on the back already, release hold of the legs, bring the knees to the chest, wrap the arms around the knees, give a gentle squeeze. Good. Open the arms out wide, allow both knees to fall to the left. And the knees can stay stacked, or you can change the shape of the legs, take it to a window moving pose. You can also straighten the legs, grab the foot, anything that you want to do. And finishing with a supine twist on each side, and then we'll cool it. We'll cool down, but Shavasana. And then we take your twist to the second side, so knees come back center. And all the way over to the second side to the right. Mirror anything that you did on that first side. This is very on brand with today. That is the expression that I used quite frequently today. Because once I kind of came to that realization, it did happen like 3 or 4 times of just like a super shitty thing happening. And instead of me being, again, upset about it, my mind just went to, well, that's on brand for today. And then I kind of chuckled and move on. So maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but at least it worked for me today. It's very on brand today. Good. Bring legs back center. We've done happy baby, but if you want to go hit it again, you can. Plow pose, shoulder stand, or just your Shavasana. Anything that you need in these last few moments. If you're comfortable where you are, I invite you to stay. Enjoy the time, enjoy your space. But if you're ready to move on, invite some movement back. With fingertips, toes, hands, feet, arms, legs, head, nose, shoulders, knees, toes. Wiggle everything. Bigger movements to wake up the body. You might start to bend the knees, bend the elbows, bring the knees into the chest, anything that you want to do until you find yourself in a seated position. Whatever that means to you, any seated position works just the same as long as you are comfortable. Once you do arrive, you might wiggle around on the sit bones, get even between the two. I'm just going to come a little bit closer. So wiggle around. Oh, there's that hair. Wiggle around on the sit bones, get even between the two. Hands come heart center. Go along to the back of the spine, back of the neck. And chin can slightly bow. And close eyes. If you feel comfortable to do so, you pause. Well, with that being said, once again, my name is Bobby. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, whatever the part of day you are in. And if your day is shitty, just know that that might just be the aesthetic of the day. With that being said, namaste. And if today's a good day, it's a good day. If tomorrow's a bad, or today's a bad day, tomorrow's a new day. A new song that is coming on a playlist shortly. I really like. Bye.